Hello everyone, and welcome back to Steins Linear Bounded Phenogram. I'm G, and we are moving on to Mr. Braun's thing. Sorry, Tanoji, whatever the fuck his name is. Moving on to his thing. Built with love. Aww, so fucking sweet. Built with love. Yes, we already know that. We know that that is the thing that it is. Alright. There we go.
Today, as always, I dedicate a stick of incense at the altar. How you doing up there? Everything going okay? We're getting by, I guess. It's easy to count the number of years since you passed away. You just have to count Nai's age. You passed on while giving birth to her, after all. Nai's 11 this year. She's in 6th grade at elementary school. Time flies. Next year she'll be in middle school. She's a strong girl, no health concerns. But, sometimes I get to thinking, am I really providing Nai with a decent home? Hell, I don't even know what a decent home would be. I feel like you know exactly what to do if you were still alive. He passed away so suddenly. Oh, of course I'm still working. The store at the Oyama building's doing about the same as always. I can't provide for Nai if I don't work, after all. Money's coming in from the tenants upstairs, too, so we're doing alright on that front. But I feel like something's missing. This house. And my other house, the Oyama building. Are these two homes good places for Nai? Can I honestly say that she's living an ideal home life? The hole you left behind can't be filled. But if I could find a way to try. What could I provide to give Nai the greatest home I can?
Daddy, I'm home.
Oh, Nai, you're home early. You done with summer lessons already?
Yeah, they're only an hour long.
I see. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to go back to the store. Mind watching the house?
Sure, see you later.
In a normal family, the parents would probably take their kids somewhere fun during summer vacation. I can't seem to find the time. I know I'm letting you down, but forgive me, Nai.
Huh? What's this, Daddy?
What's what?
This thing on the table. Is it a lottery ticket?
Oh, yeah. I'd buy in a few the other day. My summer tradition. I'm not a big lottery guy. I have a custom of buying them in the summer and in the winter. That reminds me, yesterday was the drawing day. If you're bored, you can look up the numbers for me if you want.
Okay, I will.
Look, I already know what the results are going to be. I only buy 10 draws per season, so I never win anything decent. I won 300 yen once, that's all. Nai opens up the newspaper and searches for the listing of the winning numbers. Then...
Daddy?
What's up?
Daddy, this is...
Ha! Don't tell me. I won the grand prize. I'm gonna dream. I might as well dream big. Besides, I bet you just found an interesting article while looking for the numbers.
Yeah, that's right. The grand prize.
Hey, Nai, you don't have to play along with my jokes.
I'm not joking. You really won the grand prize.
What? Let me see that. I'm sure she's gonna say not when I look. The parents gotta go along with their child's antics. That's about all I can do for Nai. Yeah, wait a second! This is...
See, I told you.
The numbers match? No! It's impossible! No way I could have won the grand prize! I compared the number on the ticket to the newspaper several times. 104869. And this one's 104869. They're the same! The set number's gotta be different, but the money from that's still nothing to sneeze at.
Set number's not different, look.
Set 81, 104869. And this one says, wait, 81? No way!
See, you really won.
What the hell? There's a miracle. No, this is far beyond that level. I've only ever won 300 yen, but suddenly my luck has exploded. Hi, how much is the lottery grand prize worth?
There are front and rear prizes too, but you matched everything, so... Grand prize is 200 million yen, and front and rear are 50 million each. Adding them up...
300 million yen! You serious? A ridiculous sum of money. Can't even imagine it. I may own my own building, but I've never seen that kind of money. You're sure that you're sure? You aren't looking at the wrong drawing number or anything?
No, it's right. It says drawing number 566.
So hey, he won. Even knowing that's the truth, I have no idea how to react. What do I even do with 300 million? I know, Nai. I'll buy you something. Anything you want.
Really? Thanks, Daddy.
No need to thank me, just let me know what you want.
It's kind of sudden.
Anything that comes to mind. Come on, first thing.
Okay then, meat bun.
The meat bun. Even though it's this hot out, you name a little higher than that.
Fine then, two meat buns.
Go all out, make it big.
Okay, 5 meat buns.
Hey look, you're gonna get bored eating that many of the same thing in a row. How about mixing in some regular Anko buns at least?
Okay then, 4 meat buns and 1 Anko bun.
You didn't really need to knock a meat bun off for a request to put in that Anko bun. That doesn't matter. Nai and I are both so excited that our conversation is completely fluff. However, wait a second. We have a chance to do something big.
Daddy?
With 300 million yen, I could buy nearly anything. Nothing's off limits. I could rebuild the house, and deck it out with brand new furniture. I may have just obtained our ticket to happiness. With 300 million yen, I could create the ideal home for Nai. I have no idea what that is, but I probably got the funds for it at least. Alright, Nai. I have a great idea. Just leave it to me.
What to you?
Trust me, I'm gonna give you the greatest thing I can.
You're reconstructing the building?
Yup, that's right. Listen and be amazed. I won the lottery grand prize. So I'm turning over a new leaf. This building's pretty worn down, so I want to make a new building for Nai.
Lottery grand prize? Wow, that's great.
Where's a plot twist?
That's unfair. How underhanded of you, Mr. Braun.
What the hell are you talking about, Okabe?
You showed restraint and went for the 3rd prize. You had no hesitation in fulfilling your desires. The ignorant obtain what they desire just by their simplicity. This is truth born out of chaos.
You're spouting nonsense as usual.
Yeah, there's a point, Okabe. And what do you mean 3rd prize? Have you forgotten, Mayuri? We used D-mail before, too. No, never mind. Now that I think about it, none of you would know. Congratulations. I want half.
Mocha, again with the cell phone? I'm right in front of you. You can just talk to me.
I'll try to do that.
Mocha. Or not. This is Mocha Kiryu. He's a bit more connected to me than the others. I've got my reasons for having her mind the brown tube workshop for me once in a while, but she's not very reliable. Beggars can't be choosers. Gotta have someone take care of the store while I'm out, and Mocha's still better than leaving the place empty.
Wait, if you're renewing the building, does that mean we'll get to work in a freshly remodeled lab?
But of course, that's not even up for debate.
However, I will not accept a rent hike, Mr. Braun. Our agreement is a soul pact, after all.
Don't worry, the rent's staying where it is. A new building does mean new tenants. You guys are done. Get out of here, all of you, right now.
What?
Idiots, I'm joking. Don't shout so loud.
That's bad for the heart. Right, Okabe? Really shocking, yeah. I thought my restful oasis would disappear.
You guys have got to lighten up a little. Maybe get a little backbone if that scares you.
That's right. Of course this lab wouldn't disappear. You're trembling more than any of us. I didn't tell any of my friends about the lottery. It's hard to bring it up. Should I just keep it to myself? Just forget about the lottery and live like normal. You'll tire yourself out. Yeah, it would be a shock if you found out someone only got close to you for something like that, right? Probably best to say nothing. Which one is more him? I feel like he'd probably be like, life lesson. Keep it to yourself. Yeah. Shut up! This is merely the summertime invocation of my warrior spirit. Flamen Wisparis. It's not trembling.
Anyway, let's get down to the point. If I remodel the building, I want to hear your opinions. I go for a simple remodel or rebuild it completely? Which do you think would be best?
I see. So you wish to drink from our well of knowledge.
Look, it ain't a big deal. Just want your opinions.
Okay, I think you should do this, yeah.
As soon as I bring up the topic, everyone starts voicing their thoughts. I need some ideas from young people to make this place as fun as possible for Nye.
Once you've renovated the brown tube workshop in the lab, the real issue is figuring out what to do with the third floor and up.
How about making a second location for Make-Wee Nyan Nyan, yeah? Well, if it was right upstairs, it would be super easy to go to work. Why isn't this building too narrow to squeeze a whole maid cafe into?
I like them small. They're more intimate that way.
Eh? Are there really people who get close to me just because you won the lottery?
Can't say for sure that there aren't. You know, like people who always ask you to buy them juice or something.
Yup. There's definitely people like that. Shut up, pervert! Any other ideas? As Rukiko said, it's too narrow for a restaurant. A small office or residence may be more appropriate.
A residence? You build a house on top of the lab?
That's right. A one-room apartment for sale or rent. And we'll have Christina live there. Me? Why? You're living in a hotel anyway, so why not use the money for rent? We could use your new residence to store lab materials too. Mwahahaha! Thanks, but no thanks. You're way too excited to have another place to laze around.
Oh, but
What is it, Mayuri?
besides the roof, you'd make this place a whole new building. Wouldn't our lab be a completely different room? That'd be kind of sad.
Oh, right. It wouldn't be a simple remodel. Every trace of the old lab would be gone. A different layout may affect the operation of the phone wave. So small. You're thinking so small, all of you. Science's progress requires sacrifice. Besides, we'll just have to put the phone wave change and everything else back in their proper places. The time has finally come. Our base shall transform from a beat-up building into a cutting-edge science facility. Mwahahaha!
Wow, Kabe. Let's completely turn around from what you told me before.
Four?
Before you rented the place, you said that you loved the way it looked.
Before you even rented it? Did he really say that?
Yeah, I wouldn't forget it. It was about half a year ago.
Owner? Is the owner here?
That'd be me. Who the hell are you? Strange kid enters my shop, totally out of breath. What's with that getup? Is he a scientist? Nah, he's too young for that. I don't really get that vibe off of him. He's just shady.
I saw your poster outside. Are you really renting out the second floor of this building?
Yeah, that's right.
And the rental fee is negotiable?
Yeah, as you can see, this ain't a building worth overcharging for.
Then could you rent it out to me? I'll pay as much as I can, of course.
And how much is that?
Huh?
No mince words, just tell me how much you can pay.
How about this much?
Strange kid punches a few numbers into his calculator and shows me. You trying to pick a fight?
No, I'm not trying to.
Then go study market value. Think anyone will rent you an entire floor for that price?
Can't you do something about it? I like this building, the air about it, the feeling that it's been here for a long, long time. It's truly splendid appearance. It'd be unthinkable to have my lab in any other building.
Lab? You really are a scientist or something?
Oh, I'm no ordinary scientist. I am the mad scientist who shall one day shake the foundations of this world. Hoin Kyoma! Mwahahaha!
Get out.
I'm Okabe Taro.
Back then, you were praising it to the high heavens.
Obviously, that was insincere flattery. Wait, did I have something? No, I did not. I was a fool.
Huh? That's quite a story. That's why you rented it to Okabe?
Hell no. At the time I thought he was just some annoying punk, so I chased him off.
This is how anyone would, really?
Yeah, why did you rent it to Yeoman, yeah?
That's a story for another time. Looks like I've got to get going. Anyway, sounds like we've got supporters and some opposition to rebuilding. Sounds about right?
Yes, that's right. You can consider the supporters to be predominant, however.
Dominant. You just have a loud voice, okay? Thanks for the chat. See you all later. Now then, I should get back to work. What is it, little lady? This girl has been up on the second floor since spring, just like Okabe. She's been getting along well with Nai, so I can't be mean to her.
Maybe she has a request.
Oh, no.
If possible, can you leave the lab like it is?
I see that you're opposed to rebuilding it. You must feel pretty attached to it.
Yeah.
I get it. I've got an attachment to the place too. Spent a lot of time in this building. I know it's worn down, but part of me would regret reconstructing it. Request is noted. I haven't made my final decision yet, though. Let me think about what'd be best for Nai.
Okay, thanks.
He bows her head and returns to the second floor. It's not a bad feeling, knowing that there's at least someone else who likes this old building.
Owner-san?
What is it this time? You have an opinion to voice too?
No, not in particular. But you said the upper floors might be rented or sold if you rebuilt the building, right?
Yeah, that was one idea. I'm thinking about it.
Then, if you do go along with it, could you talk to me first?
Huh? You want to rent it or something? You said earlier that you didn't want to, and that it would end up as a storage room.
Of course I don't want it to end up as a storage room. That would be the most convenient location for me.
Renting aside, buying it would be a lifelong decision. You understand what that means?
I understand.
Whoa. Eyes are determined.
Regardless of the form it takes, I feel as though I'll be involved with this lab for a long time. So I don't mind if it's a lifelong decision. I've been thinking about it for a while now.
See, don't rush into it too fast.
Huh?
I lightly stretch out. When you're young, you tend to rush into making decisions that could impact your future. But even if you feel that way now, you have no idea how things will be 1 or 2 years down the line.
That's...
Take a deep breath, think it over carefully. If I do decide to sell the place, I'll talk to you first, alright?
Yes, that's fine, thank you.
The little lady with the flip-flopping opinion bows, then quickly leaves.
I have mail. From Nai.
There's a boy like that in class. I'll definitely keep quiet.
Yep. There's always one.
From what I hear, she's a scholar with a promising future in America. Nobody like that has any reason to stay in a building like this. Well, anything's possible. People's futures never turn out the way you expect them to. Where and how one lives is decided by their vibe. No matter how many reasons they might have to do otherwise, in the end, they choose the place that suits their senses. I've seen countless people follow this pattern. I guess I should support her decision. Even if I didn't, I bet she would remain in Akihabara. I just get that vibe from her. To rebuild or not to rebuild. I think it over for a few days, but still can't decide. I want to build a new building for Nai, but part of me feels attached to the current one. It seems like most of the folks on the second floor are against it too. Ignoring Okabe. Also, constructing a new building means dealing with administrative issues. The property tax would probably rise, so spending the 300 million yen to rebuild it wouldn't be the end of the matter. Can I even manage a full-scale building? I decided to consult a businessman about it, but... Whoa, the hell is this? This is a ridiculously huge building. Do all businessmen live in places like this? I feel like they're on a totally different level. I'm Tanoji. I've got an appointment.
So I've been told. Please come right in.
Excuse me.
Tanoji Yuga-san, I presume? Welcome. I'm Yukitaka Akiha.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for agreeing to talk this over with me. Tome-san at the semiconductor shop said you were just the guy to talk to. I never thought you'd be such a celebrity.
I'm no celebrity. I'm a merchant just like you. So, what did you wish to discuss?
Well, to tell you the truth, wondering whether or not to rebuild my building for my daughter.
Your daughter.
Huh. I think you and I are the same.
Huh? What do you mean?
I have a daughter myself.
Keep quite busy with work and I don't have much time to spend with her, but she never leaves my mind. It seems we fathers are of similar mindsets. I'd be happy to provide you with whatever advice I can.
Thanks. Getting right to business. Let's talk about managing the building.
That should cover the basics. Do you understand all of it?
Yeah, I got the gist of it anyway. Seems there are differences between serious building management and the more casual stuff I do. However, thanks to a solid lecture, I've got a good understanding now.
With it, cat girl. Oh. There is.
Alright, yeah, and thanks for telling me your email address, yeah. If you're going to renovate the building, please consider leaving space for a second Make Me Nya Nya location, yeah. Cheers!
I'm in talks with someone more famous around here than you can probably imagine. I've got a lot on my mind right now, so we'll talk later.
Let's just hold off on that. Have you come to a conclusion about reconstructing your building or not, I mean?
I think I have, thanks to you. All that's left is to build up the resolve to demolish the building that's been my home away from home.
I see. It would take a little trip to Noji-san.
Where to?
I'd like you to accompany me. There's a place I go whenever I have consultations like these.
This is...
The Yanabayashi Shrine. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I've taken night at festivals here a few times. I don't usually come here, that's for sure. I'm not exactly a religious man. Besides, the closer something is, the less inclined you feel to visit. That's how most people feel about their local famous locations.
It may be a small shrine, but it's very old. It's been silently watching over all the changes in Akihabara. When I come here, I start to think, what's the most important thing in a town?
Most important thing?
That's right. About 10 years ago, Akihabara was a town for electronics. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've been here a long time.
Then you know how it's changed. This town has been buried in unique pop culture. Moe culture, I believe it's called. Some of the responsibility lies with me. I took on my daughter as an advisor of sorts and promoted this Moe culture at a recommendation.
Whoa, got quite the daughter making suggestions like that.
It's true that this town has changed. However, has it really changed down to its very core?
Its core? Well, I guess you could say that's changed too.
Look at the faces of the people around you. 10 years ago, Akihabara was filled with smiling people seeking the latest electronic goods. This town is still brimming with smiles. Even if fads are the things people seek change, people's happiness will not. Sometimes, I think that the most important thing in a town isn't the preservation of tradition, but the preservation of those smiles.
Smiles, huh? It's true that I've got an attachment to that building. But rebuilding it wouldn't change the people inside. I would be there, along with Mocha and all the folks on the second floor. If everyone stays happy and smiling, that might be good enough.
Noji-san, do you understand why I brought you here?
Yeah, you're exactly right. This town has changed, but it hasn't changed. I was probably overthinking the whole thing. There you have it. Pretty moving story, right? Made my decision. I'm rebuilding it.
Wait, you're really rebuilding it? I thought the story was leading that way, but... Maybe she's a little disappointed, too.
Don't be so resistant to change. If you keep complaining, Mr. Brown will never be able to make a decision.
That's right. It's her swaying between his childhood friend and the rich noble girl.
I have no idea what you're referencing. Yeah, it's our wife selection scene in that one RPG.
I swear, do you kids have a mute button? Mocha, you need to talk more. Why can't anyone here find any balance?
All right, Mr. Brown. Let's go with the majority. We'll decide it with a vote.
Vote? Well, I don't mind if it helps you second floor folks figure out what you want.
Sister Brown, are you okay with that?
Oh, I don't really know.
Hey, Okabe, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't give my daughter weird nicknames.
Very well then. So, Nye.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Calling her by her name alone is even worse. And I get it, just go with sister whatever it was.
Should have accepted it from the start.
You're always finding new ways to piss me off.
Be that as it may, we have a lab-wide vote to conduct. First, all in favor of a new building, raise your hand. Oh, me, I'm in favor. I think a new one would be just super.
What kind of character are you playing, Okabe?
I think I'm in favor too. New building would have better infrastructure.
That makes 2. Any others? What's this? Yeah, I'm in favor. I think a new one sounds good too. Say it yourself, Shining Finger. Or at least raise your hand.
Good grief. Guess I'm not the only one Mocha refuses to talk to. Seems even Okabe has trouble dealing with her.
Alright, that's 3 in favor. Next, all those opposed.
Me, Mayushi likes the one we have right now.
I'm sorry, me too. I have a lot of memories in this place.
What's this? You're betraying me, Irukako.
That's not good, Okeen. It's not fair vote if you bully Utica about it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're supposed to keep it this way too, yeah?
Wait, Ferris, what happened to your dreams of a second shop?
After thinking about it, I wouldn't really be able to relax with the shop above us, yeah? I'd be too curious and always want to check on it. I'm with Mayushi here, yeah? Thanks, that's...
Right, that's the wrong place.
Thanks, that's right. You're always really serious about work, Ferris. You wouldn't be able to relax at all.
That makes it 3-3.
There's only one person who hasn't voiced her opinion yet. Christina!
I'm neutral. A clean lab is tempting, but it would be boring if it were the same as my lab in America.
We can't decide if you say that. There will be no abstaining allowed. Now, express your intent. Assistant? Are you in favor or opposed?
Gulp.
Christian?
Well, if I had to pick, I'm in favor of a new building. Huh? No way.
This is a true final judgment, yeah?
Aha! Behold! At last, even my cheeky little helper has submitted to me!
I haven't submitted to you. Who are you calling a cheeky little helper? My choice was mine and mine alone. And, well, a new building seems more convenient and all.
So you see, Mr. Brown, this is a consensus of our lab. None can oppose the will of their absolute ruler. Hoin Kiyoma! Mwahahaha!
Jeez, Okabe. I have to be annoying about everything. Never should have rented this floor to this guy. If I just chosen the other person I was considering back then, it would be a lot quieter around here.
Huh? There's another person?
Yeah, half a year ago it was just about settled, but... Told you, our talk's over. Give it a rest already.
Just wait a minute. I'm not finished yet.
All that's left is for me to sign the contract with the other candidate. Unlike you, they're polite and have a solid background. To be frank, it's not even a competition. A broke guy like you doesn't even have a 1% chance of renting this place.
You can change that. I need a place. That's right, I need a place to belong.
Place where you belong? That's supposed to matter to me?
I must create this lab.
Why am I supposed to go along with your aspirations? Give me a break.
If you don't have money,
If you don't have money, go to the suburbs where the rent's cheap. You don't need to have your lab right here.
but
Wow, Okabe was in course for a dizzy 2KO any way you look at it.
It's starting to seem like a miracle that this lab is here at all.
If he was at such a big disadvantage, why did you rent the room to Kyoman, yeah?
Well, that's... What is it, little lady? You've just been staring at the wall this whole time. Did you find a crack?
No, I was just thinking that this would go by.
Mayuri-chan.
Everyone says it's dirty, but Mayushi really likes this place.
Mayuri.
Hey, just so you know, it's not like I don't have my own regrets parting with it. I have more memories than you guys in this building. I've had since long before Nai was born. But it's gonna be okay. You just have to make memories in the new building. Your old ones aren't going anywhere either. I want to create a great building. For Nai and for all of you.
Honor-san, I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I understand how you feel to a painful degree, so I'm thankful you feel that way too. Anyway, let's settle. So I hope you can accept that. I'm gonna go let a certain someone know about my final decision. This is for the best, right? That's right. There's no reason to hesitate. Even if the building changes, the people won't. That means it's fine. It's a building full of memories of you, though, so please forgive me for that. This is all for Nye.
I see. You've made up your mind.
Yeah, it's just as you said, Akiya-san. I was too focused on the little things. I'm gonna rebuild the building, even though there was a bit of opposition.
I'm sure. I was opposed when my daughter first brought up the idea of moe shops. Moeka. Huge pinch.
I can't get this can open. Save me.
Moeka.
You're hopeless. Work it out for yourself. It's for your own good.
Hilarious. But now I'm glad that I accepted it. Moe breathed new life into this town.
Everything changes. That's something I've known for a long time. This man is correct. I can't let sentimentality get the best of me. Besides, aiming for the ideal means throwing away the imperfect, right? I gotta tear it down. Thanks for everything, Oyama Building. For all you've done for me up until now.
It may not be my place, but I think you made a good decision. While old things with value do remain. It's natural for those who have lost their value to disappear. That's how the world works.
It's natural for things that have lost their value to disappear. Disappearing is natural. Hey, hold on.
What is it, Tanoji-san?
Wait a second. It's natural to disappear. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's correct.
Thinking rationally, that might be true. That's not how attachment works. Some things that disappear do have value. There are just less people who understand the value in them. And out of all the people who didn't understand, he knew. Yeah, only him.
Him? I need a place. I need a place to belong.
Place where you belong? That's supposed to matter to me? You don't have money, go to the suburbs where the rent's cheap. You don't need to have your lab right here.
No, it must be here in Akihabara.
Quiet down. Damn, you're annoying. Why are you so fixated on this town anyway?
Because everything is here. New things, old things, everything.
Everything? What do you mean?
Akihabara doesn't just have cutting-edge culture, it has many remnants of old culture as well. Remnants of countless technologies, outmoded by the march of time and forgotten.
Technologies?
That's right. Relics that, to your average person, may seem like junk. However, they can form the basis for the greatest of inventions. To create the mainstream from the disappearing substream. That is Hoen Kyoma's ultimate goal.
What are you?
What could I do if I built my lab in another superficial town? Nothing! A shallow town cannot give birth to anything. Akihabara, with its mixture of new and old culture, is truly worthy of my lab. Chaos is my home! Mwahahaha!
You sure you don't have a few screws loose, kid?
What? No loose screws on me, I'm perfectly sane.
But gotta agree that even junk has value. I'm always dealing with old things. You have any interest in CRTs?
CRTs? Ha! Not in the slightest.
Excuse me?
No, I do. I most definitely do.
I see. So let's go for a drink. You might be a weird guy, but you aren't totally ignorant. Even things with low value aren't worthless. Okabe could see that. That's why I rented the second floor to him. Mr. Akiya, I'm still dealing in brown tube CRT TVs. The world might see them as worthless past their prime. However, there are some people who like the warmth of a CRT, feel the static, the unique glow. You don't get that from an LCD TV. Is it really natural for that to disappear? The kind of thinking is a little too cold for me. You're a good man. I could sense somewhere in my heart there was some kind of difference between us. Now I know what it is.
You're too clear-cut about things. I've lived my life without any straight lines.
We're probably very different types of people.
Tanoji-san.
Sorry, but I can't agree with your way of thinking. I just changed my mind. The Ohiyama building will be preserved, just as it is now.
I see. That's unfortunate. Seems we have a misunderstanding. The building is located in a growth area. I was thinking about contributing some funds to rebuild it, given how many people will be passing through it.
Wait, funds?
Yes, even if you could rebuild it with your 300 million yen, the operating costs would be quite harsh. But please forget that I mentioned it. I'm sure you see this all as a shameless proposal anyway.
Then I'll rebuild it.
Eh?
I'll rebuild it, I swear. Akira-san, you're quite a tease. You can't bury the lead like that.
Hold on, are you sure? You just said that you can't agree with me. Moeka. I tried, so I'll just give up on eating for today. Moeka. Fucking Moeka! God damn it.
We'll make it work. Don't worry about the little details. Funding, huh? Man, that'd be really helpful.
Huh. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I can't complain if I'm getting a little help money-wise, can I? To be honest, I was thinking that 300 million wouldn't be enough. But this guy's a godsend.
Wait, sounded like you turned him down until partway through. I was just thinking how I wanted to become a cool, decisive man like you, Tenoji-san.
Did you sell your soul for money, yeah?
Nah, it's nothing like that. After talking it over, I realized I had rushed to conclusions. And to tell you the truth, I found that he's actually a retro PC enthusiast. He wasn't really trying to say old things are unimportant.
Retro PC enthusiast. Don't tell me.
Is something wrong, Fairy Stein?
No, it's nothing, yeah.
Well, it should be fine. While you strayed from the light momentarily, it seems the matter is settled.
Is Nightshade okay with that? Ah, that's right, yeah. You're rebuilding it for 9 yen to begin with. You need to listen to her wishes, yeah.
That goes without saying. Nah, what do you think? Would you prefer this old rundown building or a fancy new one? If you want to keep the place the way it is, I'm willing to reconsider.
I'm not sure. Daddy, I've had this feeling about this building lately. I feel like something's missing. Like it's kind of boring to be here. Boring, huh? Your impression's that negative that I think it's settled.
Nice, I must say so. It should be rebuilt. Give little girls are absolute justice.
New building. Can't wait.
I think it's decided. We're rebuilding the place. No more complaints now that we've talked it all out, okay?
Hey, Green, maybe you should think it's time to accept it too. Let's make lots of memories once the new lab is done.
Of course, Mayuri. There's nothing to be sad about.
Matter is finally settled. Took a lot of running around, but it's an answer that everyone can agree with. The Ohiyama building will be reborn into Nai's ideal home. Alright, Nai, I want you to look forward to it too. I'll make the greatest, most comfortable building I can for you. It's time to start the new Ohiyama building project. If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to half-ass it. I watch over everything, from the blueprints to the construction. It needs to be a perfect building, something that nobody who sees it could complain about. Then, after about 1 year of construction. Now, it's finally time to open. Feast your eyes on this. This is the reborn new Ohiyama building.
God damn! This is...
What do you think? Amazing, right?
Wow, it's so shiny.
It looks like it's reborn and more like a completely different building.
Yeah, it doesn't look similar at all.
Think that's a change. Wait until you see the inside. This is a new second floor. Your place.
Wait, is this an office building?
It's more like a company building than a lab, yeah.
Congratulations, you're hired.
Anyway, starting today, this building will be our new cast. I'll knock your lights out if you treat it as rough as you used to. Take care of the place.
Yes, sir.
I'm kind of nervous. I've never been to a shop like this before. Nai, feel free to come visit the store below. On the second floor here, anytime you want.
Okay.
You're never going to be bored again. It'll be the greatest home you could ever have. As expected, Nai and the others are lost for words. That's right, as I thought. It is a once-in-a-lifetime grand victory for Tenoji Yugo. Nobody's ever going to call this place run down again. Another scorcher today. Time for a break. I've reached a good stopping point in my work, so maybe I'll take a peek at how things are going upstairs. It's been several days since the new building opened. I wonder if they're enjoying themselves. Or they might be taking the place for granted, running around and raising hell up there. Only one way to find out.
Okay, babe, I'm heading out for the day.
Good work today. Be sure to look through the documents you gave me.
Maxie-san, please make sure you swipe your time card before leaving. Hey, Okabe, what's with the time cards? It's like we're really working at a company.
Don't pin this on me. The reader was there first place. I just figured we'd give it a try.
But see, fellow corporate workers, we're only just started climbing the slope of corporate slavery.
She always forgets to use a card, even though I never forget my job. Gurdyan, if you're leaving, want to get a drink somewhere? By drink, I mean tea, yeah.
I'm really starting to feel like some sort of salaryman. Salaryman without a salary.
Well, I see they don't seem to be enjoying themselves. I'll watch for a while longer.
Hey, Daru, did you spill juice on the floor over here? I'm going to leave a stain.
Wait, come on, it's just a little bit. Give me a break. You didn't care at all at the old place.
The old place was already filthy. The lab's brand new now, so a stain will stand out.
Green, for someone who leaves his room such a mess, you're really picky about the lab.
God, that's totally different. Dirtiness is relative.
About the wall partitioning the room. Wouldn't things be more comfortable if it were further back? Even so, it's a lot better than it was before. It's true, but I figured we might as well while we're at it.
Yeah, there's a lot that could be better, yeah. The shower room has hot water, but the design is bland.
I want a sauna, too. Also, a wine cellar.
Hey, all of you, quit complaining and get to work. The lab has a limited budget. We need to hurry up and add some new future gadgets to the business database so we can secure some sales.
Green, since when are you such an enthusiastic businessman? What has the new lab done to you?
How about you stop putting on airs and think up some actual business plans, okay? Your current documents are nothing but wishful thinking.
That's right, yeah. Running a company isn't fancy. Take a look at the real world, yeah.
What? I think Ferris of all people would tell me to look at reality.
That reminds me. My Queen Yanya hasn't drawn as many customers this month. I'm going to borrow the PC to research some countermeasures, yeah.
Ferris-san, I think you'll just tire yourself out if you bring business stuff like that to the lab. I feel the same. Sometimes worries stay in your head.
Don't lump this in with your trivial personal issues, Shining Finger. Hey, the lab rests on this.
The lab's in such jeopardy, maybe you should show up a little earlier in the morning. You don't make anything decent, you show up to work late. Who do you think you are?
What? I'm Kiyoma-sama to you. You have an issue with that?
Everyone stop fighting.
What is this? They're not running wild so much as bickering non-stop. What's going on?
You're letting the new lab affect you too much. The more serious you act, the more ridiculous you look.
I'm not doing this because I want to. Everything's because of this rigid building.
You're blaming the building? You were the first to say we should rebuild it.
But you agreed. Ha, your head is just as hard as this building assistant.
What? Don't make stupid comparisons.
See what I mean? Hard-headed.
That's you.
What's you?
You.
No, you.
Hey.
Can't you see we're in the middle of something here?
That's right. Outsiders should keep their mouths shut. Huh?
Mr. Brown, why are you here?
You guys were making some pretty rude comments there. What were you saying about this building?
That was just for the sake of argument, and...
That's right. You didn't mean anything by it. Yeah.
Get out.
Huh?
All of you, get out! Right this instant! I'll kill you if you show your faces here again!
Ah, everyone retreat! Hurry!
Yeah.
And I think that is a pretty good place to cut it. And this is an interesting route in that, like, I don't know... Well, I mean, like, I've never known where they've been going. But, like, this one doesn't even seem to be related to any of the Steins Gate, like, main plot lines in the first place. Which, makes sense since it's Mr. Tanoji instead of, one of the Future Gadget Lab members. But still, just like, it's a very different theme to it. I like it. I'm just very curious as to what the point of it is going to be, I guess. But either way, I'm really excited to see where this goes, and I hope you are too. So for now, thank you so much for following my playthrough of Steins Gate Linear Bounded Phenogram, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!